So let's get on to the next one, boys. We have Hell's Paradise episode 5, The Samurai and the Woman. So in this one, Sagiri wakes up to find the small band of acquaintances doing pretty well on the island. While the main cast debate about where the elixir of life is, Sagiri is making a case to stay on the island. I'll have some things to say about that in a little bit. But yeah, it to open the episode, yeah, she wakes up and it turns out that Gabby Maro has already like scanned the island while she's asleep, and everybody's having a little bit of conversations about what's going on. Gabby Maro's cooking from whatever he could forage, which looked fucking disgusting.
Hey man, it's basically like granola bars made out of all the shit you can find in the wild. That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's food, you know, like you need something.
Yeah, Yuzahira was not excited about eating it when she found out what it was, though.
I mean, he can't really scavenge meat because they're people, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say you can eat the giant fish monster. You know, grill that up, make some tuna steaks. I guess you know. Hell no, I ain't touching that.
Tuna human steaks. Yeah.
Hell no,
we not with that. We not with that at all. So, they're trying to figure out, you know, maybe where the monsters are coming from and figure out the elixir of life. But one of the Yamada clan members is saying, "Hey, don't go off the picture. This is just something we drew up." So Gabby Maro could have been walking around the woods looking for something and found it, and it was just right in front of him. Did you guys have anything to say about that? Like, I thought that was really funny that they gave them a picture and was like, "Yeah, this is not actually what it looks like."
It was a clementine, dude. Like, why is the elixir of life gonna look like a clementine or orange, man? Like, it made no sense. I was like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah. And I think they were saying that like they were trying to pull it from mythology, but I don't think that applies here.
Hell, man, if it's oranges, I'm fucking immortal already because I love me an orange.
Got to get that vitamin C in, dog.
Yeah, I don't think that. I think when they see it, it'll they'll know that that's what it is. You know, if we ever do see it, who knows?
Yeah, I think somebody's gonna find it eventually.
Think so?
I think so. Yeah, that would be a huge letdown. This whole show's about finding the elixir of life so they can get parted, and we never even get to see it.
We're definitely not going to see it this season. This manga ran for like 120 episodes. There's at least 3 seasons of this, I would guess.
Oh wow, yeah. So that's a little far off.
A little bit.
So
yeah. I was gonna say, what do you guys want to get into in this episode? There's a lot that went on, so I guess we got to start methodically attacking it. You know?
Yeah. You guys want to get into kind of Sagiri's problems with her staying on the island and whatnot?
Yeah, definitely.
Cool. So the other Yamada clan members know that Sagiri is like the daughter of the lead person in the clan. So they're telling her she needs to go home, be a woman, and go have kids for the clan. And they're even telling her, you know, we can't have a woman leader. You're not even qualified to be here, which I think she might be a little bit of a scrub when it comes to combat. But yeah, so Genji is giving her the rundown and trying to make her leave to get on the boat. You guys want to give some thoughts on it? Because I thought it was fucking ridiculous, honestly. She's a bit of a scrub, but you can't tell her to go home, I don't think.
Yeah, I think on that front, it's tough for us to compare it to, because, you know, we're looking at it through today's eyes.
For sure.
But this is Edo period Japan. And I mean, back then, a woman with a sword is that it's beyond progressive. Let me put it that way. Like,
yeah.
It's unheard of. And you know, I think we look at it through the lenses of somebody in 2023, where, you know, we want to empower women and everything like that. But back then, man, it's like, what the fuck you doing? You should be at home making blankets and popping out kids. You know, like.
Yeah, that's the case they're trying to make. But I thought it was wrong because she's been training for this her whole life, just like anybody else.
Kind of though, but Genji does go into it where she does have exceptional sword skills as a sword tester and executioner.
Sure.
But she's never actually been in any real combat. And this is the combat. This is a fucking war zone, you know?
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Just because you can swing a sword doesn't mean you can defeat monsters and actually have battle sense, you know? So I think he did have some pretty valid points. And we've seen Sagiri kind of freeze up and flail and everything else. So, like he's bringing up valid points, but I think this is going to be an episode or a show where we see a lot of growth out of her, and it's going to be really fun. And my boy Genji probably shouldn't put her down like that because I want to see her get better.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think she will. I think she has potential right now to be like a top Yamada clan fighter. But I think with everyone always putting her down and making her want to be a woman, that she has lost her confidence, and plus she's struggling internally with the bodies climbing up her and stuff like that. As the death count rises, so I think once she figures out how to be more confident and figure out how to control her inner self. And I think that's gonna come with Gabby Maru helping her, and she's gonna be top dog. Y'all wait, y'all watch and see.
I think she will be.
I don't know about top dog, but she'll figure it out.
Shit, I think she got some potential. I mean, Genji was acting like he was gonna slash her down, and she straight up juck his sword from him before he even realized it. She's got a little combat in her somewhere, but she, like you said, Tella, she's just running around scared. She gets overwhelmed very, very easily. But
she went toe to toe with Gabby Maru a couple times and kind of held her own. Of course, Gabby Maru is way more better, but
yeah. At the same time,
to say.
At the same time, though, Gabby Maru could have killed her probably 47 times in that showdown, and he was fighting his inner self, trying to become a better person. So, I mean, if he really wanted to, she's already dead.
I mean, for sure. I mean, he's probably the most powerful person we've seen to this point in the anime. But even he said that, like, when he was tied up about to get executed, he saw some viciousness in her and was wondering where that was. So I think, like you said, Tyler, I think she's got some goat in her. She got that dog in her somewhere.
She's got the bloodline
she
too.
Really has. Yeah. And I would imagine her dad is the person training her. And even to Genji's point, her not having battle experience. How do you get battle experience? You go to a fucking war zone.
Pretty much. Yeah. You ain't wrong. But
so, go ahead.
I thought it was really interesting if you guys are done with that, how it segues in the next topic, because Genji wants her to get on a boat and leave, and we see another member of the Yamada clan with a little girl or boy at the time, we thought, named Nuragai, who is a member. Basically, he's a member of like, I don't know what to call him. They said it, but I can't think of it. It's kind of like a gypsy like group outside of the power of the shogunate.
Yeah,
they're just mountain villagers who don't live under the shogunate's rule. And basically they're going through and they're like, fuck it, we out of here. And the Yamada clan member is like, you're too good for this. You shouldn't be here even. Like, this is ridiculous. And so they leave on the boat and they come across like a graveyard of ships. And then all of a sudden they start getting attacked by like these giant penis-shaped squid monsters.
I thought that was honestly hilarious. I couldn't even take it serious because it did just look like a bunch of dicks. It was supposed to be a kraken, but it just looked like a bunch of dicks.
I honestly thought it was like semen, bro. I was like, they got this shit like coming up out the water.
Quickly.
Like, what are y'all doing over here? But I was like, I don't know, man.
But yeah, it was looking like that monster attacks anything that tries to leave the island. Because like Dan said, there's a bunch of shipwrecks, piles of ships in the sea, which has to be a lot of fucking ships. But I thought it was interesting having that, but we saw in the first episode at the end of it where there was a small boat that got floated all the way back to Japan. Don't know how far that is, and it was unharmed. So what do you guys think was going on there?
Well, just like what the I don't know what his name is, the executioner with the one girl. He says that there has to be a way out because somebody did make it back. So there has to be a current somewhere, and he's got a point,
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, when they get in a situation, Tenza, who is a member of the Yamada clan, just starts going ham and striking these dick octopuses down like it's his job, which is fucking awesome. But basically, they make the decision that they have to return to the island because they're not going to be able to escape because of everything out there. And I thought it was interesting that like the island doesn't let you leave. Like once you get there, you're not making it out. And I thought that was crazy.
Yeah, I had never even thought about that. I thought they would just be able to leave at will. Um, but apparently not. There's a giant kraken out there that will drop your ass. But that was a really fun scene. We got some backstory on what was the mountain girl's name again?
Nuragai, I believe.
Nuragai. She had a little bit of trauma of her own. She actually led the shogunate to her village, and it's illegal to live outside of the domain, or I guess outside of the control of the shogunate. And her entire village got slaughtered right in front of her eyes. And that's really the only reason she got put in this whole situation is because, she was just trying to help some people, and they tricked her. So that was tough to watch. Even if she was seeing dead bodies, she was seeing flashbacks of her father. And she really just didn't even want to be there or live. I mean, no one wants to be there, I don't think, but she was trying to decide if she wanted to live or not. So Tenza was trying to get her to like kind of snap out of that. And but they got some good teamwork going on there towards the end. She got a little sauce. She got some motion with her. But did you guys think she was a boy or a girl when we first saw her?
I thought she was a boy. I mean, everything looking at her.
For sure.
She just looks like a little tomboy, And the scene when they get back to the island is really funny because they're like, oh, we should clean up, get all this blood off us and stuff. And Tenza's out there and then he looks over and he's like, hey, you've got a pretty girlish figure for a dude. And then she just turns around, butt naked.
Full frontal.
Full frontal, like, what do you mean I'm a chick, dude? And he's like, whoa.
Yeah, Tenza couldn't take it.
So is that, have y'all ever done that? Like you out hanging with your bros and you look over and all of a sudden you're like, you seem like you got a pretty girlish figure, bro. What's up with that?
I usually don't bathe naked on a beach with my buddies.
I will say I used to hang out with these guys. They lived like a few miles from me. And like it's a trailer park. It's a trailer park. And like we used to hang out after school and whatnot. And we were also hanging out with a few other people I didn't really know well. And I did not know one was a girl because she was wearing her brother's hand-me-downs her whole life. And we were like 10 or 11. And then I think I called her like a boy or something like that. And she hit me. And her brother was like, yo, that, so-and-so's a girl. I'm like, and I thought they were fucking with me. So I've been in that situation, maybe not the full frontal part, but I've definitely mistaken somebody for being a boy before.
I just think that's a weird question to ask, bro, out of nowhere.
Well,
hey, man. Riz.
I guess. Dude, I don't know, man. I don't know about him.
Yeah, I thought that was a funny little scene, though. I also thought Nagurai could have been a person of African descent. I'm a black man, so I'm always looking for black people in anime. And she had some really curly hair. But it just turns out they're just mountain people. You know, I'm always looking for black people in anime like Piccolo.
I was going to say Edo period Japan.
There's not many of them, right?
Didn't have any black people? That shit was pretty locked down,
That's very true. There was one black samurai, but that's pretty much it.
And I don't think that Nuragai, the Mountain Village girl, I don't think she has much capacity herself as far as fighting. I think she's just somebody that Tenza felt sorry for and was just like, hey, let's do this.
Dip. Yeah.
Do you think that she actually has? He was saying that they can go back and he could talk them out of it, killing her for coming back. Do you think that's even a shot?
No, I think he gets slaughtered too if he tries to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think she could have some capacity for fighting. I mean, she's a mountain girl, so she probably grew up fighting bears and shit in the woods. So
she also made it out of that melee.
Yeah,
from a few episodes ago.
I think we're gonna get surprised by her. I think we're gonna get surprised by her down the line.
How did it even show? Like, do y'all
I
even
don't
remember what she
remember
was
showing
doing?
her at all. I think it just showed like more of the more prominent criminals. But I mean, she made it out of that alive.
Maybe she was hiding. So,
I have no idea.
and we're supposed to be getting the Awagakure clan coming soon. I'm hoping that has a lot of action and tense scenes. I'm hoping Gabby Maru and them like doesn't just like demolish the whole clan by himself. So, do you think he'll be able to?
I don't think he can take down the whole clan. I think he could take a lot of these guys in a 1v1. I mean, he is Gabi with the Hollow. He is a legend around these parts, if you know what I'm saying. And I think that he could take a lot of them one-on-one. But you see in the first episode, he gets taken down by like a group of 20 of them. So I definitely don't think he can take it down. But I think he's one of the top dogs in that village, in that clan,
Yeah, I think if they get to the island and I think they start off by like probably killing the other criminals first, and then they jump him because they know what he's capable of. They're not going to try to win unless we get some ninja with some really big egos. I don't think they're going to try to 1v him.
Yeah, definitely.
They've taken him down before, so why wouldn't they be able to again?
Yeah, I think though he's going to rely on his little ragtag team they formed and those bonds of friendship that are coming up. I think they're going to be able to take him down as a team. So interesting to see.
Best girl, she's definitely going to have her say in this. So,
God bless. All right. You guys want to get on to the next episode? Or?
Yeah, definitely, man.
Yeah.
Cool.